The M4 is the first gun everyone unlocks once they play the game. If I'm gonna be honest, I kinda forgot the M4 existed until I made this video. But when I played with it, I understood how I was able to forget. We'll cover that a bit later. For now, let's start with the review. The first key stat is its damage. 11 is the lowest out of all the assault rifles. Second is its fire rate, which is actually the highest out of all the assault rifles. But the last key stat is its accuracy, a 0.8. These stats aren't necessarily bad. In fact, this gun has low damage like the AK-47, high accuracy like the Falcon, and even a fire rate comparable to an SMG. Surely this must mean it's versatile, right? Well, no, that's actually what makes it terrible. See, AK-47's low damage is compensated by its below-average accuracy, that makes it a monster at close to mid-range. Falcon's high accuracy is coupled with its high damage, making it a monster at long range. The M4 took the worst of both weapons, which is what makes it so weird. What's more, the M4's stats show that it's actually more suited to be an SMG than an assault rifle, but even then it's outclassed by every SMG except the P50. In summary, its stats just completely don't synergize with one another and actually makes the M4 way below average at literally every range. Everything I covered in its statistics count as a downside already, but I hate this gun, so let's trash talk it some more. The first downside is that its above average fire rate makes it run out of ammo pretty quickly, but that's normal for high fire rate guns. It even has a magazine of 30, which is actually perfect for an assault rifle. The real downside to this gun, however, is how easy it is to be outclassed. The M4 is probably what you would call a jack of all trades, since it can be used at every range, but is not that good at any of them. It can be used at close range due to its high fire rate, but every other SMG has a higher fire rate than it. It can be used at mid-range due to its low damage falloff, but is outclassed by every other assault rifle. It could arguably be used at long range due to its accuracy. But it's never gonna be better than snipers or the Falcon. While this is true, it will outclass every weapon at ranges that they don't specialize in, but really, every gun can do that, so it isn't all that special. But now that we're done talking shit about the M4, let's try and make a good loadout with it, somehow. As usual, we are starting with the sidearms. I usually use sidearms for eliminating range weaknesses of the main weapon, but the M4 is weak at all ranges, so I'm honestly not sure what to pick. I ended up going with flintlock though, since it's the most reliable sidearm here. For throwables, you're gonna want to choose RPG for vehicle maps and frag for non-vehicle maps as usual. Specials will be ammo pack because we know what happens when you don't use ammo pack. And lastly, perks. First is obviously kill region. The second one is tough though. You could go quick reload if you like to spam the M4 in people's faces. You could go express ammo to make it more useful in mid to long range. But that just makes it a downgraded version of the AK-47. You also could go steady hands for a higher accuracy, which kind of helps in both close and long ranges. Under pressure also works, and now that I'm editing this video, I realize it might be the best perk to use for M4. However, I chose steady hands because I didn't watch the video I posted about perks where I clearly said steady hands isn't good. But if you want to make an M4 loadout for some reason, the 4 perks I'm showing on screen are the best perks to use. With that done, let's get straight into a game. I kid you not, I actually suffered trying to get a good game with the M4, probably because of steady hands. But I finally settled on this game, which wasn't perfect but good enough. First key interaction, I get hit with a C4 kamikaze. Honestly, that's one of the only situations where I'm fine with it. Moving on, This clip shows how the accuracy of the M4 made it harder for me to get any kills by just brain-dead spam. And now, a rare footage of the M4 damaging your opponent enough that your sidearm is able to kill them. I'm telling you, if I had used revolver or something, he would probably have survived with 1 HP. This next two interactions show the M4 outclassing a sniper at close range. While it is a specialty of the M4, I still see the other assault rifles doing much better. Talking about the other assault rifles, here comes an AK-47 user. Yep, died as expected. I was in trouble here, but switching between the M4 and flintlock saved me. It seems the M4 also easily kills a ballistic shield. That's something, I guess. Apart from that, nothing else notable really happened. From this game and every other game before, I can't really say I noticed anything unique about the M4. Most of the kills I obtained are from brain-dead spamming, and it just shows that the M4 is just a cheap copy of the AK-47. I guess it's good enough for a beginner weapon, but it's still not that good. Well, anyways, let's get to the weapon rating. Starting with mobility, I'm giving the M4 a 7.5 out of 10. Its reload time and switching time are pretty average for an assault rifle. For range, M4 is getting a 5 out of 10. Like I said, M4 is actually usable at every range, but not that good at any of them, so a half score is reasonable. For ease of use, M4 is also getting a 5 out of 10, since it's very easy to spam using it, but not as easy to get kills, especially by yourself. For versatility, I'm giving the M4 a 3 out of 10. While assault rifles are the most versatile in the game right now, M4 just gets outclassed by every weapon, since it's the trashy variant of the AK-47. Lastly, I will give the M4 a 4.5 out of 10 for fun. I really didn't like using this weapon, but maybe it's because I'm too used to using the other assault rifles. It is a pretty fun weapon to use if you are new to the game. Overall, the M4 scores a 25 out of 50, putting it at third last place, right above the P50, and slightly below the M249. 25 out of 50 is honestly a really good score to show how average this weapon is. Anyways, that's all for today's weapon review. If you agree with my rating for the M4, be sure to leave a like, and if you don't, well, leave a like as well and comment why you disagree. Thanks for watching, stay cool, peace out.